professional wrestling and the Muay Thai maniac. This is KC Warr!
There he is, KC Warr, the team captain, one half of the 880 Tag Team Championships. And we've been talking about it all night. Summer's over. Let's fight tomorrow. Big four-way tag for those 880 championships. The fourth line defending against Den of Desire, the Matriarchy, and of course the Black Hand Society. I hope you're jumping around at home for Scottum here on Dottie Blog. A lot going on. We saw Aleo, Dreams, and Sammy Suntimer form an alliance this evening. We saw people smoking joints in Amish again. We've seen some cake eating. We've seen a king. And now we see our big 4-on-4 colossal main event. Tyler Ray Kendrick here with Toddy Tondera. Thursday night fights, 880 wrestling, Tyler.
Bodies are flying
I was going to say,
everywhere.
Look at all the bodies everywhere. Hope you're enjoying from home. Hope you'll be joining us live here.
Hope you're blowing doinks at home in Amish town or whatever that phrase is.
Just in Amish.
Just in Amish?
Yeah.
Okay. A four-way corner beat down here.
Hope you counted them down at home. It looked like KC Warr is adding a little extra effect here.
KC Warr is also looking hungry in there.
Oh, yeah, he's a hungry man. Oh, collision at center ice led by the big forward defenseman in KC Warr in there. Keith Haught, Tatiana. You know, a lot of smoke going into this match. Of course, Nix Wilde defending the TNF Championship against Keith Haught tomorrow night, or excuse me, against Nix Wilde and Tatiana for that TNF Championship tomorrow night. I was distracted by that untrust fall. Again, once again, happy 52 for some guy named John, 52 years young.
Old.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a day over 51.
You know what? I agree. I don't like the guy, but I agree. If he said he's 51, I'd be like, I believe it.
All right, I buy it.
Wrapping up the legs in the ring
Looking
here.
to hang 10.
Hanging
KC
more than
Warr.
10 is KC Warr. He said, you could count all day. I'm not stopping. You know, an individual that knows the penalty box quite well. And we're going surfing PGH. I think he's screaming happy birthday to himself.
Yeah, I don't put it past him.
Oh, wrenching back on that. Almost like a dragon sleeper there. Is that Nico Rodriguez from T2T Brooklyn in the front row?
Sure is.
Sheesh.
Looking to raise hell in the front row.
Talk about raise hell. We're going to raise hell in the ring right now. Oh, birthday lashes.
Some birthday present.
Somebody has cat scratch fever and wants to deliver a very physical birthday present. There we go, machine gun chops. Oh, until 53, here's the 52, buddy. In comes Tatiana, as we mentioned before, Tatiana and Nix Wilde for that TNF Championship tomorrow night, belly to belly.
Showing some guy named John while she's absolutely unwilting.
Tag in to the Bearcat, Keith Haught once again. Whoa, around the garden we go. Oh, and down.
Down.
I think Keith Haught said that was only a glancing blow, so let's try this again.
Go for it again.
Nothing like a Wilder Flower waterfall. Just a two count.
There.
Thank you once again, everybody, for joining us all evening. IndyWrestling.us is where you can watch us. Oh, is that a Basement clothesline. I was looking at the chat there. Nix Wilde, the black sheep over there with Big Brohemoth. We've seen Brohemoth in Nix Wilde's corner before. In fact, when Nix Wilde and Brohemoth walked out on Gianni, Michael, and Rico, Brohemoth was the one instructed to walk out by Nix Wilde. Oh, a little whisper in the wind. Nothing like seeing the birthday boy beat up like this, huh? Oh, Joe Murphy, I guess, just jumping for fun there.
Jumping in.
Joe Murphy in and out.
Ruining the momentum created by Blake.
You want to talk about in and out. Anytime somebody walks in a room with Joe Murphy, that's exactly what they do.
That's what they do.
In, see him, out.
See him, I'm leaving.
Get out, yep.
I'm out.
Clears a room. Against the ropes. Uh-oh. Caught up is Blizzy. He's not legal. Oh, Blizzy didn't see an illegal tag was made by his best friend, Joe Murphy. The leader of the Dragon Ball Z convention at your local card shop is Joe Murphy. Of course, Blizzy Blake, a part of that four-way tag match tomorrow night. He and Marco Narciso attempt to win 880 gold for the first time.
Crowd cheering on Blizzy Blake.
Now, if you were trying to get into the head of one of them over there, Tyler, some guy named John Brohemoth, Nix Wilde, Joe Murphy, who do you think it would be easiest to get into their heads and play little mind games? What would you do in this instance?
I would try to get into the mind of Nix Wilde being the champion.
Interesting. So you're going for the top of the pedestal.
Uh-huh. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
And Nix Wilde is holding gold.
That's right.
It's a great point. Oh, is that an elbow to the back of the head?
Sure was.
Whatever it was affected against Blizzy.
I dare not to go after this man, this beast, this Brohemoth.
The ground is about to shake. Oh. And, you know, I hate to bring it up, but Blizzy isn't 100%. I mean, Blizzy has had hand, wrist issues with his knee. A lot has been going on with Blizzy Blake, and taking a beating like this a day before a tag team championship match.
It's risky.
Ugh. Also want to give a thank you to Chris over in sound today. Oh, always trying out new things at 880 Wrestling. New to the sound booth over there is CJ. We'll find a new name for him. Oh, over the top.
Wearing a good shirt this week.
Yeah, non-offensive shirt this week. Keith Haught attempting to get the momentum on, I would say, our side, representing 880, but into unfamiliar territory right now is Blizzy Blake, and in comes the TNF champion, the sometimes ally of Brohemoth, the black sheep, Nix Wilde, and a shot to the gut there. You know, tomorrow is a culmination of a friendship, I would say, between Nix Wilde and Tatiana. They were once best friends, and it's coming tomorrow. No DQ, Tyler.
No
Tatiana
DQ.
and Nix Wilde tomorrow night.
All bets are off.
One of our biggest stories in the history of 880 wrestling is Nix Wilde defecting. And to what you see them right now, especially with those space buns, a whole new attitude and I thought a win. And we've been talking about momentum all night. You want a big W before the big show. Momentum going in tomorrow night. We saw Brandon St. James with that momentum. Could KC Warr, his tag team partner, share that momentum if they win in a 4-on-4 here? Oh, big elbow to the gut. Speaking about KC, I'd like to see KC tagged in right about now. He's fired up over here below us. Oh.
Sure is.
Bouncing off the ropes, big cross body. 2 and just a 2 count.
Big answer back from Blizzy Blake.
Oh, well, sure. Trying to clean house, that's not going to work. Last week, Thursday night fights, big gang brawl after we went off the air last week, we had to separate so many bodies from fighting, and that's why you see a big 4-on-4. We like to settle things in the ring between bells. And right now, Nix Wilde and the Birthday Squad team all attacking Blizzy Blake. We got a balloon going in the audience, huh? How fun is that balloon?
Looks like everyone's more involved in that balloon.
Oh, and of course, Sidekick Media Services we talked about. New people popping up in production. You too can pop up in production, just like Blizzy was thrown on that knee, and oh, just a 2 count. You know, I got to give it to John. You know, we don't really get along, but I mean, being 52 and a wrestler can't be easy.
Yeah, getting your AARP card and then just laying down a DDT.
Yep. Oh, Blizzy lands on his feet, double team maneuver. Cut off the pass. A belabored Blizzy Blake has both buddies down in one bang. I just kept saying B's, see if I could connect B's.
You got it.
Could Blizzy make the tag into Tatiana? Here comes their opponent. Oh. Oh, I think Nix Wilde just sicked Buddies Incorporated on Tatiana because I don't think Nix Wilde wanted to square up against Tatiana until they absolutely have to.
It completely backfired.
I think Nix said, bro, get in there. Tatiana said, not so fast. Oh! Here's a cover. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. You know, if Tatiana is able to get that 3 count against Nix tomorrow, we will have a new TNF champion. I'd love to see it for one.
I'd love to see it. Maybe we'll get to rename the show.
I would love it. So far, we have Thursday Night Nix. Tati Night Fights.
Tati Night Fights.
That's where it is.
I think we did it.
Oh, happy birthday. Super kicks. Look at how high KC Warr could get his legs up with those educated feet in there. Blizzy Blake. And again, frenemies between the Fourth Line and Den of Desire here. I'm sure they're having that conversation. Casey directing traffic against the buddies.
Traits.
Oh!
Exchanging some corner blows here.
I think Blizzy Blake is a I think Blizzy Blake is in the LFG Mafia at least for one Thursday night. What a combination platter there. Of course, KC Warr is still walking off that shiner. Oh, I think they were trying to work things out. Big Brohemoth in there again. Oh. Comes Bro again. Oh. Big boot to the gut. Oh my gosh, what a collision between Keith and Bro.
I think that collision broke the sound barrier.
Oh! A little bit of a Dudley dog from all the way up in those purple clouds. Oh, well, here comes Nix Wilde.
Bearcat coming in, making biscuits on Nix Wilde's chest.
Bounce against the ropes, duck under. Boy, they're both fired, huh? Oh, big sling blade. They're moving so quick in there. Guess who? Tatiana from behind, rolled up. 2. That's it, Tyler.
That's it.
That's it, Tyler.
Here are your winners. The team of Tatiana, Blizzy Blake, KC Warr, and Keith Haught.
Oh, gosh. I guess a water party. It's not typical that in late September.
Let's throw a kombucha in there.
And Tatiana knows it. If Tatiana gets the 3 count on Nix Wilde tomorrow night, we're going to have a new TNF champion, Tyler.
Tatiana Night Fights. I can't wait, partner.
Well, it's been one heck of a night. Happy 52nd birthday, some guy named John from Kristen Sound, from Sorg, from TRK all day.
That's what they say.
I'm Toddy Tonde.
Hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes,
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
that's right.